Hello, welcome back. And it's Juan. Remember Juan? 1 to 1,000,000. Thank you guys for joining me for Friday's second set of videos. And then we will meet back tonight, okay? And I do have something to tell you guys as well. 3 weeks ago, I started competing at, like professional competing for karaoke. So tonight I will go back and try to regain the title. There's really talented people out here though. Welcome back. And we are going to talk about the 4 cards here. It is a clarification video. And the only reason why is because I might need the light. The fires here have dimmed the outside world. It's Armageddon looking more like volcano, the sky. We have the 6 of Pentacles. And I'm just taking from the previous reading. You had it in a Rider-Waite version with pizza before. Oh, I have it here. So 2 6 of Pentacles. I just want to talk about this one with the sunflower. 6 of Pentacles is about reciprocity. It's other things too. It's fairness. Sometimes it could be, like you guys know the Libra scales. It can be made fair by making it equal, but not all the time. Not in our 3D world, okay? But it does say generous giving. That's why I grabbed this one, because it has the meanings on the card. Okay, and if you guys want to Google image, Angel Love 333 uses this deck a lot. It's one of her permanent decks, but I don't use it because there is some things that can be flagged. Okay, so flagged. But 6 of Pentacles is about somebody opening their palm. And about 2 months ago, this was in a pick-a-pile. So I don't know if you want to go back that far. It's very, very difficult even for me to go that far back in our videos. They're trying to be reciprocal to you. I don't know if this is energetic or this person just sends you love at the very minimal. You kept getting the Knight of Cups this week. I'll show you in the many versions that you got it from Green Witch. And then also the Knight of Cups from Red Fairy, which is now one of our permanent decks here because I love it. I love Red Fairy too. She had a good reading this morning. Amen. That one was really good too. In fact, in my opinion, better than Monday's. And her Monday video was pretty strong. So I would go subscribe to her if you guys like her style. And she also does teacup readings too. If you join her memberships, there's more styles of readings too. 4 of Wands is, and I don't know her, I just really love her. 4 of Wands is Aries. And so I don't know if it's trying to bring you back to a time you were married to this person. They could have Sag in their chart. Some of you brought that up in comments that they actually have fire in their chart. It's not that they're a fire sign. It's in their chart like a moon. I'll call them out. It's like an Aries moon, Sagittarius moon, Leo moon, okay? But we still get something here that can be resolved, number 1. And we want to talk about the upcoming gathering. And sorry for slouching here. Let's get going on the 4 of Wands. And I slept in here last night, so that's why everything is undone and weird back there, because I slept in here. 7 of Swords. I don't feel it as deception. What I feel it as is a Page of Swords. Honestly, Red. Because if a new lie were to be brought in, you already have intuitive nudges. This person is malo. They're bad for you. Okay, but here we have a 7 of Swords of trying to see if you are in a relationship. I do think somebody's curious if you're attached or not. I think they're confused about it. Okay, either from Libra, because maybe you're very, very attractive. There's something here about not knowing really the truth. If you are taken, betrothed, if you're single, that's why this is coming out as a Page of Swords to me. But we're going to continue to clarify. Can we pull up all the cards too? Thank you, because I got no more room. What is the 7 of Swords? Nicely, please. 9 of Cups. And if you guys notice, the 9 of Cups is very, very different from typical decks. Rider-Waite always shows the 9 of Cups sitting around cups with a happy smile. Here, this is someone who's paying intent emotion towards the teleprompter. You guys know if you watch ESPN or Sports Center that they look at the teleprompter to, number 1, for accuracy, to say if the goals are true, if the Seahawks won that night, if the Cubs won. So it's like they're intently Page of Swordsing, okay? And that's what I see here for today. The Fool, the Sun. Okay, so in the mild afternoon here, we're heading to 12 p.m., yes? I'm going to take the Sun because it's the bigger of the arcanas. You're so happy to them. Even Libra, listen, even if you don't even portray Sun at the bottom of the, that's creepy. It's the last one in Red Fairies. That's funny. You are, and I look at surrounding decks just to let you know, because as I speak, I'm also looking for my next clarifier. So that just so happened to be the Sun over there. They're thinking you're in Leo energy, so you're happy, you could be poised, even if you don't feel like it, and really there's a different story going on underneath. They believe that you are happy, or you're finally getting there. Okay, so we'll check intuitive parts now. What is the backing story of the past? Thank you. 8 of Cups. So either you walked away, you have evidence of it, physically checking out, or this person walked away. And also there's something here investigative with the UFO, the UFO. Did you Page of Swords them? Is how that feels. It looks like you did a little bit of it. And there's no greater Page of Swords than a Libra. There's no greater. We are the best at that job. Queen of Wands with blue. Our blue Queen of Wands. So today, again, Sun and the Queen of Wands, really good combos for you guys. Number 1, it's very, very spicy. Number 2, electrically hot is what I would like to call that, okay? Because it says that you feel good and you feel better by day's end. You might want to check where the moon is sectoring today in your natal chart, okay? Check, even if it's a water thing. I don't know if the moon is going to be reflective for me. I have to pull up my natal chart. Cafe Astrology also says the truth. Okay. 5 of Swords. You have, this is Aquarius in nature, but let's just talk about the property of the 5 of Swords if you've forgotten. Essentially, if there's contentment going on, because the Sun and the 9 of Cups are both content and happy cards. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is someone who wants to resolve. It's going to be about a fight or a change. Okay. They could be Aquarius, but they don't have to be. Emperor, King of Wands. Lots of masculines around. Even the masculine, the Sun is a masculine card. So lots of guys. Yes. Divine Masculine, Emperor, and then the King of Wands is also, that makes 3. I'm even counting the Sun too because it's a masculine reference. Libra's a masculine sign too. You are. Even if you're a woman. I think there's interest here from a lot of different people. You probably don't believe that because maybe you are single. And I do believe I'm talking to a divine single today in part 2. But it's based out of this. And it's a lot of treachery. And it's a lot of like, this is a backstabbing card, even if it's not the 10. There's a little bit of knowledge why somebody knows more about you too. And they're really, really getting to know the meat of maybe part of a struggle of yours, or that a lot of you worked hard to get to a specific place. A family member who could be a father figure, the father figure in the family, could see you very differently too. Okay? Because emperors can be dads and fathers. Faja. From Austin Powers, he says Faja. Okay, yes, my Faja. So the 5 of Swords is going to be here as it's a play action card. What have they learned about our Libra today? And then we'll go to forms of communication. You weren't afraid to go your own way. Something about the Fleetwood Mac song with Stevie Nicks, Go Your Own Way. The magic of going your own way, even if it set you apart from how other people live, how other people hermit, you tended to lean into that sword of truth. I don't know if it's typically the Ace of Swords in his hand. What I am taught about the Knight of Swords is that it's very quick-witted. It's fast in thoughts, which we're known to be. We're Libras. That's what we do. And that's how we do it. So someone here believes that you might have leadership or even components to lead yourself, and you don't compare yourself to other people. You do it your own way. So think of that. When you see the Knight of Swords described as you, I take it as go your own way. Okay. We have the moon coming, new moon in Virgo. I just want to show you I have it too before setting it down. We're going to talk about that and the next actions. You do have options. Remember, you have choices. You might think you're limited, but it's not true. Okay? Business phone. What is the new moon in Virgo? More communication with the Eight of Wands. We have, excuse me, the Strength card. We also have the Three of Swords in the upright from this deck. Okay, that's a Leo, that's a Libra. That's a Leo too, that's a Pisces. You guys are reprising some people's Pisces feelings or a Pisces because they're returning in part 2. Or it's a water sign with those components. You're regaining strength after a recent, I'll call it a spat or just somebody who left you behind. It's their choice. You don't have to go back chasing for them. I don't believe it's the end with that person though. I believe they're either going to send a letter, an email, or a text, because I don't know why this is screaming text message. It almost looks like the heart looks like the bubble of when you would receive a text bubble from iPhone. We have the Hierophant and the Hermit from a different deck. Okay, so let's talk about that as the new moon energy, and then we're going to get advice. Do I want to stick with it? I love the cards here, but I just feel like it's time to change. 10 of Cups. Okay. Wish fulfillment. What's next after that? Choices. Knight of Wands, which is messages. And then you have the Four of Cups, which is learning about someone's apathy. Learning about somebody's apathy with the Four of Cups. It comes back. Yesterday it was the ending card. Okay. Which is nice because now we have a full circle going on. There, something returned to someone too, that in connection to you. I mentioned that for a reason. They learned of the story like this. It came back to them, so there could be a boomerang. Okay, I'm just getting that. Let's clarify that feeling real quick. What is the boomerang that came back to this person that Libra's in connection to? That you're the prize. Ace of Pentacles. They should have stuck with the real coin, the coin that was made of a real gold. And also that there was an opportunity to work with you. Look at them. They're in the Four of Cups. All they needed was to invest better. They have the biggest coin of all. And it does take time to cultivate because the Ace of Pentacles is slow. They think you're a Hierophant now. I've come to this for the past several days, so I'm omitted to saying it, or it's permissible to say. I think you're the Hierophant, but it's coming with a power that you have to be careful with. Okay. Thank you, Getsunomichi. Thank you. I'm seeing there's like 3 of them that came in at the same time. Thank you. And I'll be with you in just a moment. The Hierophant here is like what you transformed into. And it's like, I think this person, I'm getting from channeling that it pushed them back. And it's like when their hair gets discombobulated, they were pushed so hard, they never realized who they were dealing with. So a lot of you, maybe it's out of a dark night of the soul that this person learned, but it's not easy come, easy go. They learned a really, really hard way. Okay, so they could have experienced also a dark night. We have the Devil. Oh, I knew I was going to see you again. You can feel it before you even do another reading. The Six of Wands, Libra, I think you guys are the ones with all these success cards. You guys are getting like all of the choices, the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. I feel like maybe some of you haven't said yes to success in a long time. You keep getting it. The Moon, when I combine them with a croissant, 4 of Wands, the success might be a new relationship, but it's almost like you haven't said yes in a long time, so you haven't felt the success hug. I'll put it that way, in a really long time. Let's ask, because we were going to go to advice and strength. Maybe that's why your angels are sending you more strength with Beauty and the Beast. Why is it okay, angels, to say yes to this opportunity coming up? You have the Fool because it's time for a new beginning. You did all the right steps and you passed. You passed is what I got. It's not what I heard. I say exactly what the card is telling me. And then the Five of Swords with gyoza or samosas. Five of Swords is about through the hard times, because Five of Swords is like treachery. It's time to have a new egg. Look at how the hard-boiled egg is emphasized. So yes, it would be up to you to say yes to new beginnings. I just think some of you maybe haven't seen it in so long, because I'm getting about a long break. And the advice is the Fool, so you have to take the risk to accepting. Be in receiving and acceptance mode, okay? Because you've done the healing work. That's why the Star is here. If you hadn't done the healing work, then maybe you're a little bit more apprehensive, or some of you feel like you don't deserve it, but you do, because the payment was doing the pain part, okay? And maybe some of you needed to hear this. I don't know why it's coming out in a reading. I just think it's important. Okay, possible conclusion. The Knight of Cups, okay? I don't know why. I'm accepting of it. I just don't know why it's here. And the Tower. It's okay. It doesn't have to be a bad tower. The Empress is peeking too from this deck, like coming out more than other cards. Empress, Tower, the Knight of Cups. Coffee. Yeah, we're seeing it again from a Starbucks view. Yes? So maybe some of you like to take your caffeine. Saying something about you. Or maybe coffee gets your day going. The reason why the success is coming in for a lot of you is because not only is it time in the timeline, like the physical one, which you've preceded and you've done work on, but it's time for someone else to come in. That's what I'm getting. It's not all your job. It's going to be surprising. The Tower is also sudden in books, right? That's how they describe the Tower. Strength. Can I please? Oh my God, I'm so scared of this part. What's going on here with the Knight of Cups, the Strength card, and the Tower, please? This new person, or like, it feels like help. It feels like aid. Thank you. That was going to fall. Justice in the Tower. Okay, so it's real. It's real right here, this part. Just trust the process. We're getting the answers. The Fool. I'm holding it carefully. The Three of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. Let me just marinate on the message, okay? M-O-M-ing, momming. Marinate on the message. Knight of Cups. Okay, got it. This person is currently waiting on you for something. Like there's a response they're waiting on, or they're waiting to see like something next happen with you, or like how you decide. Yes, because this can be decisions too. What I don't get is why they feel like they gotta wait, because it's going to require them to jump to be with you. Past whoever, okay? This is just the support that's coming in. I want to get a message like directly from them though. So let me just grab a whole new deck. Why do they feel, via shuffling angels, Archangel Michael, can I get something here about the Knight of Cups? The Eight of Swords. Because to come toward you would break this person out of a current 3D jail. Okay, it's actually going to be beneficial if they come toward you. Are you a sage or a guru or something? It's like you're the guide that is going to help this person, as well as it helping you, Libra. You are the guide. You are the guide. You're the person, you're the key to this person's getting better, if you want to say it like that. You're the key to this person's therapy. One more. The Moon, they keep it hidden from you. Oh yeah, they do. Yes, because the Tower is busting in their life to make this truly apparent. And the way that they're very intrigued toward you too. A lot of you could be very mysterious to this person. The way that you handle things. The way that it reflects in your physical world. Some of you are, it's it's kind of cosmic. It's cosmic the way that you work with the energy. It's very, very special. It's very, very special. Okay? It's very, very special. I think that's an Adam Sandler movie too, where I'm getting that accent from. Where are they now though in the physical timeline? Where is this person now? There's one on the table. Where are they in the physical time? Three of Swords. So this is them now, okay? It's not you. Ace of Swords. And it fell down. They're at a heavy crossroads, last few minutes of the reading, because that's a breakthrough happening in their life. And something that just recently happened has devastated them. I'm not sure if it's a breakup with somebody else or it was news that they received. It seems like it's one of the two, because this can also be incoming news. But they feel, and I don't know where they get this from, they feel like you have the root of understanding the meaning of life or something. Like they view you as a guide. I'll put it like that. Or maybe just the right person to go to. From where? Where is this knowledge from? Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Like messing with you? I don't know why it's like that. A past with regret, because before you brought abundance in their life, like you're lucky to them or something. Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This is the first reading right here in my hand. Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. So they could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Two of Cups makes it a Scorpio. Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups it's more Scorpio. And this is Taurus. It's Taurus. A lot of you will be, there's going to be a meeting here. There's going to be an emotional meeting between the two of you. If you look in two different cards, there's meetings going on. Okay? Two and then two. And some of you will say, well, I already met with them like 3 weeks ago. This is now checking out as an old reading. I could have just read your story, but another thing here. This is not always who you typically most wish it to be, Libras. This is the person highest in energy that comes forward, that actually has a meeting with you. Okay, so that's how we can ground it as people. It's the only way we could do it. We ain't aliens, but we have the 2 and 2 there. And I'm just going to put it up longer because it might not be coming from who you most wished. This can even be a new person that entered your life. Okay? I send my feelings there. And I hope it was making sense. It was very intense today, but Libras are intense. Our stories are always complicated. I'll see you guys for the evening reading. There's one tonight, and it's no contact.